All remaining platforms are now ready for remote activation.
From here,
Ma'am, without a destination solution.
we are not losing that ship.
They created something spectacular.
You got so emotional about it.
Oh my God, this is the Holy Grail.
It was a watershed moment for the industry.
It all of a sudden just took everything you knew and mixed it all up.
Video gamers across the country are anxiously awaiting the midnight release of a game called Halo 2.
November marks the 10-year anniversary of Halo 2. And I am excited to tell you that Halo 2 is getting the full anniversary treatment.
The puzzle becomes, how do you honor the material? How do you keep it fresh and interesting for, a new generation?
Halo is about this incredibly powerful hero, Master Chief, and his AI sidekick, Cortana, and their journey to save the Earth.
We've always been very, very concerned with maintaining that gameplay to just feel authentic.
Dun, 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 dun. The moment that kicks in, you're like, yes, let's go.
We decided to go out and capture new source material this time around.
My friend's trust is not the issue today, Spartan Locke.
It's just absolute home run. It's probably some of the best fun I've ever had in Halo, and that's a pretty major statement.
At the end of the day, everybody has one thing in common, and that is a love for what we're doing and a passion to make this the best it can be.
So when I joined Bungie in 1998, I got hired to work on the Myth 2 team. And as I was working on Myth 2, in one room, there was this other room with a smaller number of guys in it working on something else, which at the time was called Blam, this totally top secret codename game that at first was a lot like Myth, was an RTS, but it slowly evolved over time into a third-person game that was on the Mac and PC, and then it became a first-person game that all of a sudden, bam, was on the console when we got bought by Microsoft. But Halo went through lots of different permutations along the road before the first version came out.
When we were working on Halo, it was actually the first time that we were developing a game first on Windows. And people don't know that because Steve Jobs got up at Macworld and showed off Halo for the first time and said, and it's being developed on, first for the Mac. It actually wasn't true. We had to scramble to do a Mac port of the game at the last minute for that Macworld conference.
And this is the first time anybody has ever seen it. It's the first time they've debuted it.
I remember Joe Staten, our writer, came to me and said, yeah, Marty, we need something. We're doing it on Tuesday and this is Friday. So I'm like, oh my gosh. So I said, okay, so it's just gonna be music. I'm gonna give you a CD. Somebody hits play on the CD. Jason's gonna go up on stage and hit the space bar on the scripted demo. And we're just gonna cross our fingers and hope that all this stuff comes together. I asked Joe, all right, what's the emotional tone? What's the story we're trying to tell? He goes, I don't know, but it needs to be ancient, epic, and mysterious. I'm like, okay, ancient, epic, mysterious. So I called up my partner, Mike, and I said, Mike, I'm gonna come over. We need to figure out a way to do music. We're gonna record on Monday with an orchestra and some singers, but I don't know what we're recording yet. So this is, I believe, a Saturday, and we're recording on Monday. So on the way to his house, I'm driving over, and I'm like, okay, ancient, epic, mysterious. Well, ancient, Gregorian chant monks singing. So I made up a melody while I was in the car. I came up with the whole melody in about the half hour it took me to drive to Mike's house. I walk in, I said, Mike, okay, we're gonna do big.
Hello. Can you all hear me? How's the volume doing? Let me know. Okay, can you hear me, guys? What's happening? Let me have a listen on YouTube. No one's answering me. Yeah, there we go. Right, we're live. We have a ton of trolls in the chat. Sorry about that, guys, but we'll just have to weed those guys out as we go. They're following us over from Twitter, unfortunately. So people want me to go through this freaking chart. Everybody's saying I wrote this chart. I did not write this chart. So I don't know who wrote this chart, but we're going to go through it. Whatever. You've got a pink. What do you mean? You've got a pink badger. No, I did not want to go over the chart. People have requested that I went over the chart. Actually. Yes, this guy. Yes. Interesting. We're going to go through it. I don't know who made this. So I had a glance at it, and some of it is true. So let's go through it. Can everybody see the writing okay? We're looking. Can we see that okay? Is that good enough? No one's answering me. Whatever. So according to the chart, it's hard to read. Do you want me to zoom in some more? How's that? We need to be able to read it because everybody's going to say I'm making stuff up. Right. Okay, we're good. Okay, so according to the chart that I did not make, the actual quote-unquote Halo fan saw, this one saw the actual golden age of gaming. Okay, so what is this guy classing as the golden age of gaming? TeamSpeak, Ninja Gaiden or Gaiden, and Quake. Not sure those would be my choices of games for the golden age of gaming. Okay, or maybe that wasn't even the golden age of gaming. But okay, whatever. But you can see he's talking about 90s to early 2000s. I don't know who made this. That's just, I don't know. I have no idea. This is true. This is true. Constantly bitched to Bungie about their Halo 3 decisions. Maybe. Some people, not all. So we'd have to read the other one over here compared to the, so yeah, possibly. And then we've got Super Nintendo games here. So this guy must be American. I'm going to say this guy's American because anybody from, you know, who's British or Europe would have used Sega games here. Because we were more Sega than Nintendo. So I'm going to say this guy has to be American, right? on that basis. So the golden age of gaming lasted for like 1 billion years across 1 billion consoles, apparently. As we're getting down to, we've got World of Warcraft, GoldenEye, Metal Gear Solid 1, Wolfenstein 3D. What is this fucking chart over here? Can we get this? We can't get the... I'm guessing that's just for pure Bungie.net. I think he's just showing Bungie.net, which, to be fair, is literally like one of the best websites that there ever was for a video game ever. So, can we all still read this? Donkey Kong Country could be a masterpiece wherever, but that's not the point. The point is we're trying to get a feel for who wrote the chart, and there's no Sega games on here. There's no Sega games on this side. Sega was more popular in Europe, and Nintendo was more popular in the USA. So I'm looking at it from the perspective this guy is American, right? Right. Should have stayed a console exclusive. Is he referring to Halo games? Because Halo 1 and 2 were on PC. So which game is he referring to? Who is this representing? Halo 3 was the last real Halo game. That's actual Halo fans versus who? See, I don't know anybody that really says that. So, was 15 years old when C released. Potentially, yeah. Yeah, potentially. Because the people that are genuine Halo fans were fans when the games were good. So, yeah. That would make sense. But you could have somebody who's like, was 40 when Halo C released. It's just people that are over a certain age who actually played the games back in the day. That's what you would. But then what is the difference between the actual to the real? Okay. This is not my chart, so you've got to take it for what it is. I think the red section is probably more accurate than most of it. Probably plays Project Cartography, not necessarily. Has the Halo 2 and Halo 3 Legendary Editions. Would that be an actual Halo fan? You see? What does that mean? Like, what if you just have the regular games? Understands that Reach being a spin-off means that it's not meant to be a sequel to the pure Halo. Well, yeah, exactly. Reach is a spin-off, so it gets a fucking out because it's not meant to be a continuation of the story of Halo 3. It's retarded. That's one of the things Falcon was saying recently. Halo Reach is shit because Halo 4 has a better story. Well, it's following Halo 3. Reach at least rank 32 in Halo 2. You couldn't do that on European Connection unless you were like a beast and boosted host, bridge host. It was impossible. Like 29 was like 28 in some cases was like the top. It was around that, like 27, 28, 29 was like, if you could get past that. 32, I knew one person that got 32, but he was a beast at the game. Halo 2 had a lot of fucking modders, a lot of fucking bridging host. So went to a live competitive event for CE or 2. Halo 2 multiplayer was leagues better than 3. Okay, this is this guy's shot. See, so half of the stuff I don't even agree with. So I don't know why everybody's like saying I wrote this. It's just not even half of my opinions on here. I agree with this one. Halo 3 netcode sucks. It does. I had huge problems with Halo 3's netcode and the connections. Big time. More so than Halo 2. And Halo Reach fixed all them problems. So yes, I agree with that statement, but I did not write this. Also, but that would that indicate that he's not from America? Let's continue. This is absolute fact as well. MCC is broken. It doesn't play like the originals. That's true. That's talking about the Halo 2 level there. Too apathetic to even think about Halo 4 and posterior releases. Minus 50% chances he has ever played other Bungie titles. It's over here to fit in with the community. So this is like slipping into this one now. So let's go over to the blue side. You'll still read this, yeah? That's absolutely false, brother, because I've just spent the last week talking to people who say the MCC is fine. There's one of them in the chat here. This guy. The MCC is fine. That guy says. No, nobody wants to see me debate you. Nobody cares. We want to see Mischief, Fratanga, Hyper Falcon. Nobody knows who you are, and nobody gives a rat's ass. Thank you. The real Halo fan. Okay, so this is probably where people say I made the chart because I call people quote unquote real Halo fans. So let's see what this guy's definition of a quote unquote real Halo fan is. If nobody knows who I am, why is everybody here? Why are we live streaming? Why have I got all these people in the fucking chat? And why every time something is posted online do people say I made it? Like this chart. Because everybody knows who the fuck I am. Have a seat. Fucking idiots. Well, then they know who I am then, don't they? Everybody knows who I am, whether they agree with me or not. Nobody knows who the fuck you are. I just gave you your 50 minutes of fame right there. Nobody knows who you are. Thank you. God damn it. So the real Halo fan, quote unquote, Metal Gear Solid 4 isn't that bad. Is that what he's saying there? MSG4, it's got to be Metal Gear Solid 4. I haven't played Metal Gear Solid 4, so I can't comment. I have it, but I haven't played it yet. I bought it recently. Well, last year. Here we go. What's this say? Okay, whatever. This isn't a dog live stream, bro. Like we'll put that up another day, man. We're talking about Halo. Let's stay on topic. That guy here, this guy here, he fucking puts pit bulls into homes. I have a problem with that. Yes. Massive. He puts child killing dogs into people's homes, this guy. That's what his job is. He works at a fucking shelter. That's why you're getting upset, because I say the truth. Whatever. Okay. The 360 was the golden age of gaming. Well, I kind of agree with that, to be honest. I mean, if you want to talk about the peak of gaming, it's got to be the 360. That doesn't mean any of this is like not the golden age or whatever, like this guy's saying. Like, these games are good. But the 360 is pretty much the peak, because that's where you had the best fucking console, but they didn't fucking ruin it with like garbage. So basically, that's as good as you can get, right? Exactly. The 360 is the best for online gaming. It was the best for online gaming, and it's still the best for online gaming. Probably today. The Xbox One and the PS4 and everything built off the 360, and then after that, they just started to go downhill. So basically, when the Xbox One launched, you had like Rise of Rome, and then Gears of War Ultimate came out. And if MCC had worked and it had been good, again, you're building off the 360. This is like 360 games, other than Rise, which is new, but it's still using the same Xbox Live system that was settled with the 360. It was all built from there. Yeah, game chat. Game chat was a huge part of that. Okay, because you were in the game. You weren't like, now nobody talks because they have all these fucking. Some games don't even have game chat now. They don't even put it in the game. And then if you like talk, you say certain things and you can get banned on Xbox or whatever. So no one talks anymore. Exactly. It's fine. It's personal preference at that point. But while I'm just going through the thing, I would probably agree with this statement here. Okay, the problem with the 360 is the fact that the console was not reliable. That was the biggest problem with the 360. That's the main problem with the whole fucking gen, was reliability and cost, right? It wasn't, but the actual games were good. Yeah, there was a lot of problems with the a lot of problems with the 360, especially at launch. The friends list was a massive. It used to keep crash. You couldn't even invite people to games. It was a nightmare when it first came out. That's just a fact. So let's go through the writing. Why would this? Hang on a minute. Why would this? Is that because, like, why is this here? Why is this here? Confused by that. That's right. This is correct. The games were great, so we excused the bullshit to an extent. You had to have one. If it had been reversed, if the Nintendo Wii was the most unreliable console of all time, no one would have bought it. or bought a second one, because it's shit compared to the 360. It just is. It's got some good games on it, but again, it's just not the quality. So Halo died on Reach. You mean with Reach? I don't know what we're saying here with the recon stuff. Again, this is not me. There's no way I would say stuff like this. People who know me know this. It was between 6 and 13 when Halo C released. Well, that certainly does not apply to me. No, I was older than that then. Yeah, definitely. That's more like my brothers. That would have been like my brothers, not me. So, custom game nights was something else. Plays Destiny 2 on a regular basis. That definitely is not me or anybody I know. Why would Destiny 2 come into Halo? I don't know why is that a thing. So this guy's thinking of specific people that he knows and putting it into a chart. That's basically, so who does that apply to? Who's he coming up with? Valve for 343's lies and bought every product they've developed on launch. That doesn't even apply to half the people in the red section, man. Like, still has the balls to bash them without noticing the irony. Again, that doesn't apply to me either, because I didn't buy any of their games. So there you go. Played them, but I didn't buy them. Halo fans don't want a heavily competitive game. That's why Halo 5 failed. No, I don't agree with that either. Halo 5 failed because it's a piece of shit game. Repeat how much they hate free for free every day on social media. We've moved on from that. We're talking about Dildogeddon now. We've totally moved on from that. His favorite game is 3 or Reach. Okay, why does that only apply to people who are? And in fact, that 3 is like universally, like as far as the internet goes, everybody from every side says 3 is the best. Okay, so for some reason. So that could be this side. It doesn't matter. So I don't know why he's even put that. Probably a squeaker back in the early 360 days. I don't know who this is applying to. I'm never buying another free for free game. Has bought all the legendary editions since Halo 3. Actually bought the Infinite Battle Pass. What a loser. I'm just going to go back and play MCC. 1v1 me. Bundle of sticks. Okay. So this is where this is where the truth section comes in. Fucking hell. Comments are raging today. How hang on a minute. How this is trolling now. How is Halo 5 peak Halo? Come back to me with something that makes sense. Because it didn't sell the best, it wasn't played the most, and no one gives a flying rat's ass about Halo 5 now. So how is it peak? Peak of what? The peak of sales was Halo 3. The peak of population was Halo Reach in terms of longevity. You've got nothing. It's not the peak of anything. That was a long time ago. YouTube can sometimes like take videos down for that, so I just try to avoid it. It is what it is. I didn't make the rules. Yeah, this guy's just trolling. Just ignore him. Ignore him. Okay. Let's see the red section then. I like this bit. So I think this guy's like referring to like now basically Twitter. So thinks that COD was a good franchise once and the Titanfall's a masterpiece. This is basically Hypersonic Falcon, yeah. This is what this guy's going for. Watches anime. Not sure about that. Yeah. Hypersonic Falcon 343 retcon lore is more interesting. This is the Halo is Halo guys fan. Cat ears. Let's go. And then I like this. This is the bit that's like 100%. This is like they're attacking Marty. Hates this little baby woman because he isn't cute, wholesome, left-wing chungus on the internet. The Steam charts don't matter. That's, again, the same thing. Whatever. And then they've always got no stats. And when you challenge them to say, hey, show me your achievement card, they can't produce. Yeah. This is the Halo community, according to them. And it's a bunch of guys that are like frauds. And then they've got no achievements in the games. And someone was watching my conversation because it's like, you won't show your gamer tag. This is the thing. You won't show it because it proves that you don't play the fucking game. All right. So then they got the pronouns. They've always got the pronouns. Halo is a party game. So this is the part where they're saying Halo is not an arena shooter, which makes zero sense. Less than 1 year old 1C release. That applies to Hyper Falcon, Mischief, all these fucking goofs. 100%. Then it thinks trolling means wasting money on microtransactions to piss off other type to the other types of fans. Yeah, that's again mischief, hyper falcon. It's the same fucking clowns. Yeah, has an excuse for every mistake. 343 has taken. What is that? Is that part of that? No, terminally online. Is that part of this or part of that? Has an excuse. Has an excuse for every mistake. 343 is taken. Terminally on. Oh, it's supposed to be on here. Terminally online means they're always fucking on Twitter. Yeah. Actually, I think Halo 4 may be one of the best in the series. Yeah, they do say stupid shit like that, claiming games that are fucking inferior or superior. Star Wars fan. This is hyper falcon at this point. Marathon remake. I've never heard anyone say that. Halo anniversary. Yeah, they keep bringing that up now for some fucking reason. And then, they do say that they're critical of 343 when they're clearly not. Take the L, dude. Cope, see, stay mad. Can we just take a moment to appreciate? I love the way Chief looks like an absolute unit. This is all stuff that's like posted day after day on Twitter. Halo Infinite has the best gunplay, dude. What's the problem with me buying cat ears? I do whatever I want with my money. That's like Sean W. If you don't like it, don't play it. Again, that's everybody. And basically, the red section is all true. The red section is this. I could have wrote the red section, but not the other half. But I could have wrote the red section easily. So that's the chart that people wanted me to go through. You can zoom in on the 3-year-olds, and that's it. Yeah, I agree. Right. Boom. Okay. Now I need my other fucking thing. One sec. No. We got some more. We got some more fucking Falcon to come, mate. Who wanted me to go through this? I know one of my subs on Twitter did. One of my Twitter followers asked me to go through it. No, the red section describes the people on Twitter. It's pretty accurate. It's not 100% accurate, but it's pretty accurate. Okay, here we go. Okay, so new images have been received in my inbox. So this is the Atman's brother, who apparently was at the same event. How about that then? You're not missed anything, really. I've just gone through that chart. You can watch it later. I've just gone through the chart. Yes, they are. Let's not talk about the mutts. We're talking about the goofballs. It's not a 343 event. It was a YouTube creator event. What was it called? Can somebody help me out? It happened like 2 weeks ago. Creator Clash. Thank you. See, the trolls are good for something. Okay, Creator Clash 2 weeks ago. A bunch of goofballs went there. There was like boxing between different YouTubers and stuff. And Atman was there. Ubinit was there. Hidden Estrogen was there. Atman's brother was there. And while they were there, they all decided to play with giant dildos. These are Moist Critical's giant dildos. We saw the video last time. Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, exactly. So then we got the dildos. Yeah, exactly. This is what these guys are now trying to say. This is fucking normal. It's not fucking normal. In no way, shape, or form is this fucking normal. So, yeah. So here's the Atman's brother who was talking trash to me a week ago, and I didn't even know this image existed. But hey, Atman's brother, thanks. You're a dildo loving goofball. You play with giant dildos with your brother. One of the few people that can say that. Okay. Next image. Next image. Okay, so this guy isn't a Halo YouTuber. So your boy Alex here, the guy who fucking keeps the pit bulls and all that, he's saying, well, because there's fucking pictures of YouTubers who don't support Halo, that means that dildo loving goofballs didn't kill Halo because some of the dildo loving goofballs don't play Halo, right? But the ones that do are killing Halo, so it doesn't make any difference. And this guy's got the dildo right up his fucking ass. I mean, this is borderline what you can show on YouTube right here. I mean, this is bad. So yeah, okay. So we've now covered this. They absolutely 100% do copy my points after release. They do every time. Every time. Well, how does he know who you are? Never mind me. I mean, if we're having a popularity contest here, who is more well known, me or you? Just realistically here. Nobody cares about a debate with you because no one knows who you are. All right? That's it. And you've got nothing worthwhile to say. You've got nothing. Mental. Remu. Wow, he's got more followers on Twitter. Holy shit. So that makes so much sense in a fucking YouTube debate. Eh? That makes sense to my subscribers who don't have a clue who you are. Jesus Christ, man. Okay, next image. Okay, so when they're out in public, right, they can't be seen with dildos out in public because, as we know, that will be frowned upon. But they got the next best thing, right? We got a giant freaking banana instead. All right? Am I wrong? See, they want to show the giant dildo out in public, but they thought, we can't do that. So now they have to get the next best thing. The closest thing they could find. Oh, this is turning into a popularity war now. Okay, first of all, Henry, right? You may have more subs, right? But that doesn't mean more people know who you are. People know who I am, and they hate me. Everybody knows who I am, whether they subscribe to me or not. So your point is still wrong. You have not got more popularity than me. I am infamous in the Halo community. Everybody knows who I am. That's just how it is. Otherwise, why are they blaming me for a chart that I didn't write? Yeah, the liberals hate me. The conservatives hate me. The dog lovers hate me. The fucking whole world hates me. You know what? I don't care. I'll say the truth, and that's it. Yeah, exactly. I have 10K views on. I think I have 11K views on that. What was it? The overview video. I have like 11K views on that one video. Okay, moving on. Let's get the fucking Twitter up. I've never heard of Henry Badger, and he's here, and I still haven't heard of him. Yeah. Where's this guy now? Where is he? Where's the apology video? Where is he? Hey? After talking shit. Yeah. Jesus was hated. Yeah. That's why I'm the Halo Messiah. There you go. Exactly. The fucking alphabet people are the ones that now still like the game, okay? Because they defend everything. The dildo-loving goofballs are out there, and they're the ones that play this game now. We've got the evidence. So we're going to bring up... Let's see. I did. Someone made a video of clips from what I said years ago, and there's one clip from like, I think it's early 2016, and I said that Halo 6 is probably going to be a free-to-play game. And I said with a season pass in the store and all this, and then I said maybe not. Someone's took that quote and put it in a video. It was hilarious. And I was just like, fucking hell. I said it that long ago. Right. Okay, I'm trying to get the Twitter thing up. Just don't want to share the wrong screen because I got a couple of tabs open. How do I do this now? Hang on. Stop that one. Leave that one. It says that one. There we go. I'm getting there. Yeah, sprint away from 343. That's who it was. Yeah, it was it was hilarious. It was hilarious. Yeah. Not very often they turn around and go, yeah, GLL was right. I think LNG is probably the only person that's ever done that in the history of his videos. And that was on a live stream for like 2 seconds. And he's freaking bipolar. So. Yeah, well, whatever. I don't fucking stream very often. So, what do you mean you can't see shit? I haven't started yet. Let me have a look on YouTube. I can read it. You almost be blind, man. I can read it. Right. Let's go through. We're going to get into some Hyper Falcon tweets, boys, because I know that that's what you want. And if you don't want that, tell me, because I'll end the stream right now. But I think you'd want Hyper Falcon tweets. Who is now apparently Hypersonic Falcon, but I'm sure he was Hyper Falcon before, because it says at Hyper Falcon. Well, it's the same guy. Yeah, you got to get in 4K, boys. This is what you got to do. You got to watch Big GLL in 4K. All right. All right. So, I bookmarked some stuff. This is just the abridged version. I don't have every fucking tweet. I've got like a billion people. They've gone fucking insane. I want a live debate. I want a live debate with Hyper Falcon. I've offered him 2 or 3 times. A live debate. Yes. Right. Okay. Well, he hasn't so far. Because the reason for that is because they have to be in their safe space. They have to have the backup of all their fucking people. Without that, they just go to pieces. Because it's not about making a point. It's about circle jerking on Twitter. That's what it's about. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. This is exactly right. It's a hive mind. I don't know. Maybe. Because Hyper Falcon is the guy that people know. And he's the guy coming out with the most ridiculous shit. And this is a channel about video games, okay? So he's the one to go after. He's the guy to get the fucking debate off. Right. Let's get into the tweets. Okay, so let me just have a sip of this drink. Okay, so I just saved some stuff. I don't know what we're going to go through here. So this is... hang on. Why is your message only just come through? That's bizarre. Anyway, moving on. Right. So, Hypersonic Falcon says here, 3rd of May. So, this is not that long ago. Okay, so just to recap before we get into this. I think I showed this in the last video. He said that Halo Spartan Strike has better multiplayer. Not multiplayer. Halo Spartan Strike is better than Halo 2's multiplayer. That was his last week. Okay, right? And I said we can debate that live all night. He won't do it. So now we've got 3rd of May. I find it hilarious that COD is arguably as mismanaged as Halo, but somehow managed to capture the public's interest just as much. This honestly proves that Halo isn't as popular as it was due to the changing taste of the public, not Halo changing. Okay? Well, no. No, that's false. Yeah, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. No, that is false. The reason Halo hasn't failed in the way Call of Duty has succeeded, yeah, Halo's failed, Call of Duty has succeeded because the Call of Duty fan base was never that fucking smart in the first place. The Halo fan base is and was originally more hardcore and smarter than the Call of Duty fan base, and they will not accept bullshit the way the Call of Duty fan base will. That's obvious. So the comment I posted was, being as you never played a Halo game in its prime because his first game was Spartan Strike in 2016, I can tell you for a fact that Halo fans left because of changes made by FIFA 3. That's a fact. It's just a fact. We see it. Went from Halo Reach, Halo 4 to Halo 5. Halo 4 to Halo 5 is where the players went missing. Okay, that's where we lost the sales. That's where we lost the population. Halo fucking 4 population, Halo 5 sales, Halo 5 population. That's where the player base disappeared, right? So that's just a fact. How did people's taste change from 2012 to 2015? Where did their taste change? Okay. They still wanted the classic Halo then, and they still want the classic Halo now. That hasn't changed. The real Halo fans want that, right? Not the real Halo fans from the start of the video, the ones that I call real Halo fans. So I can tell you for a fact that Halo fans left because of Change Master 3. COD fans have lower standards than Halo fans and always have done. This is a fact. Yeah, big time. Big time. The lowest sales in the Halo series, Halo 5 does, and that is until Halo Infinite came out and decided to go quote unquote free to play and on Game Pass. So now we'll never know the comparison. Yeah, there's no ironic takes. There's no irony. He's saying the truth. That's what he believes. He's saying the truth. Otherwise, he would just say Spartan Strike is better than Halo 2. Why would he specifically say the multiplayer? That means he's put thought into what he's saying. That means he's literally sat down and thought about it and figured that Halo 2's multiplayer he doesn't like and he more enjoys Spartan Strike. He's had to think that out. He didn't say the whole game. He didn't make a throwaway comment. He specifically targeted a specific game mode within the game. So he's legit saying that. No, can't turn him off, mate. No, can't turn him off. Terrible. Rockets. Anyway. Yeah, but well, this is the no life motto on Twitter, isn't it? I'm going to call you out on it. Okay, I'm going to call you out on it. It is what it is. And people can make up their own minds whether it's a fucking load of bollocks what you're saying or not. I'm saying it's legit. Correct. This is correct. He's never played Halo 2 online. Correct. So, we go into this now, don't we? Maybe if Halo fans stop being so pretentious and realize their franchise still existing is a win in of itself, they'd be happier. Okay. So it says, maybe if you were not a fanboy retard that defends the games that can't come close to games that came out over 10 years ago when you were shitting yellow, you might say something of worth. Okay. The next one. Maybe if you learn to enjoy things, you won't be so damn pathetic all the time. I do enjoy things that are good. You defend trash. Yes, like Halo Reach, which is trash. So it says, if Halo Reach is trash, what does that make all the games that you like that are far below it in all aspects? Question mark. So Spartan Strike, Spartan Assault, Halo 4, Halo 5, Halo Infinite. None of those games are even close to Halo Reach on paper, without even thinking about anything, just on paper in terms of content delivery. It's just there. It's obvious. They literally just Reach, but improved on everything. Seriously, dude, why say stupid shit? I can't speak today. Seriously, dude, why say stupid shit? I can't list the amount of content Reach has that Infinite does not, let alone Spartan Strike that you claim is better than Halo 2 multiplayer, as Twitter does not have that many characters per comment about time you grew up. All right? So he put, Halo 4 fixes every issue I have with Halo Reach. Like what? Halo 5 is a different take on the Halo formula. In other words, it's not a Halo game, it's Call of Duty, but he won't admit that. Who cares if Reach has things Infinite does not? It's not like I was playing those things anyway. Infinite has what I want, so I play it. Well, what are you talking about? The fan base as a whole, not you personally, the fan base as a whole, even the ones that are still defending the game, are saying, where is the content? Well, the content isn't there. Okay, so this is not a point for debate. This is just the fan base now says, where's the content? The content was in Halo Reach. So the game is now flawed. You're defending a flawed product. It's not rocket science. Okay? So I'll put, you play Fortnite, you buy microtransactions, you play COD, Battlefront, Battlefield, etc., etc. You're not even a Halo fan. You started with the COD Halos, mobile games, and you're trying to tell a Resident Evil fan essentially that 6 is the best. That's what you're doing. That's the context here. You're saying story was an upgrade in terms of actual writing. So this is like going back to the red chart again. All right. Right. So anyway, moving on. So I'd like to point out something that Peanut pointed out to me today, right? This guy, since last week, has posted 2,000 tweets. 100%. Since the last video, he's posted 2,000 tweets. Okay? But I have no life. Okay, moving on. So Halo 4 fixes everything. Blah, 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 blah. So I'll put, well, gay cat ears are better than the never-ending content list too long to post on Twitter for Halo Reach, according to insane fanboys. You know what I mean? This is like, what does Infinite have that Reach doesn't? Literally cat ears. That's about it. That's literally it. Cringe content. And then he says, my guy, which is totally unironic, my guy, Reach has multiplayer, Forge, Firefight, campaign, custom games, and that's it. And then Halo Infinite has multiplayer, Forge, custom games, campaign, and that's it. Like, that's the only thing in the game. Like, not like multiplayer, how many maps? Reach has more maps. Not Forge, oh, Forge came at launch and is better. Firefight, that's a whole other fucking game mode with another fucking 10 maps. Let's not talk about that. Custom games, they actually work in Halo Reach. They don't work in Infinite. Let's not talk about that. And the campaign is better. At launch, you could play fucking co-op. Co-op split screen is in the game at launch. So I'll put clearly not. Break down all the maps, game modes, features, map voting, so much that won't even fit on Twitter, and Reach had these at launch. So even if it has these now, it didn't have them at launch. It took like a half a year to get these game modes even in the game. And they still haven't got the infection. They don't have invasion. They don't have bomb assault. They don't have fuck all that Reach had. Okay, even now. So he put Halo Infinite had just as many maps as Reach at launch. And I put Reach had 14, Infinite had 10. And I think I miscounted. I think Reach is actually 13. But it's debatable. But Reach had more maps. Okay, that's the crust of it. So whether it was 13 or 14, I'm still right. So then he put, so he was wrong. He was flat out wrong. Okay, that's just a fact. He said Halo Infinite has just as many maps as Reach at launch. No, it didn't. Okay, that's a fact. It's wrong. He's wrong. That's it. Done. Wrong. Stating a fact. It's wrong. So, and then he changed his argument because he lost the argument. 90% of Reach's maps were reused campaign assets. Infinite's maps were all unique. Okay, first of all, it's the other way around. They put the multiplayer maps into campaign. They didn't reuse campaign assets. And I can prove that because some of the maps were maps from freaking Halo 2. So are you telling me that they accidentally put Reflection, which used to be Ivory Tower, in the campaign? Are you telling me they accidentally did that and then decided to make it a multiplayer map? No. They made the multiplayer maps and then put them into campaign. They didn't do it the other way around. So you're talking ass. That's ass backwards. How would they reuse campaign assets if the map is built from the ground up and then put into the campaign, which is the only way they could do that if you think about it, because you have to build the design of the map to fit a multiplayer arena first. Otherwise, it wouldn't fucking work. So it's insane what he's saying there. Okay. And then he put, it doesn't matter if it has more content if that content is shit. So I put, well, the content is shit in Infinite, but regardless, it has less content. And that's an objective fact. All right. So this guy is just like all over the place. And then this was a stunner, right? So he posted this. I responded. And then they're saying it's bait. Okay, this guy here, this clown, he's saying this is bait, right? So that means, and he says anything and everything can be classed as bait. Okay, so basically every single post this like this guy is making here, that's bait. So ignore it, okay? Because anything can be bait, not just like bullshit. Because this guy actually believes that Titanfall 2 is better than most of the Halo games. Okay, so it's not bait. This is what he actually believes. He said this before. Okay, so how is this quote unquote bait? And how would anybody know it's quote unquote quote fucking bait? How would anybody know it's bait when he believes this? This is insane, right? So are we going to find my freaking tweet buried in the sea of fucking bullshit? Did I quote tweet this or did I reply? I'm pretty sure I quote tweeted it, right? There it is. Okay, so but this is exactly what I'm talking about. No real Halo fan would say stupid shit like this. Nobody would say it, okay? Nobody would say this. For what reason? How is Titanfall 2 even on par with the shittest of Halo games? Never mind anything else. What does it do? Where's Theater? Where's Forge? It's got nothing. How is it even close? What real Halo fan is saying this? If you're claiming you're some kind of Halo fan, right, then be a Halo fan. Like, lie. Okay, do it. Be Hypersonic Falcon, be a lying cunt, and just say that you think that 343 games are good or whatever, right? Do that. But you say you're a Halo enthusiast, Ace Combat obsessed, Titanfall fan, Destiny 2 enjoyer. Okay, what is all this shit, right? Okay, are you a Halo fan or not? What you're saying is, what do you mean, bro doesn't even know what bookmarking is? What do you think I'm doing here? What do you think that? What do you think I've been doing for the last fucking 10 minutes? Titanfall's a pretty good game. In what regard? In what regard? Put any of the Halo games up against Titanfall 2, specifically Titanfall 2. At least in Titanfall 1, you can kick people in the face. Okay, I'll give you something cool about Titanfall 1. What can you do in Titanfall 2 that's even remotely interesting? What can you do? What's exciting about it? What are you saying? No, I'm serious. This is the stuff I'm looking for here. Titanfall 2 is a decent game, but doesn't hold up in terms of features that Halo has. Plus, EA ran it into the ground. Correct. And then they made Apex fucking Gay Legends out of it. Titanfall got big ass mechs. Well, so does Halo 4. Halo 4 has mechs. Halo Wars has fucking mechs. What do you mean? They could add them into fucking Halo. 343 has the license to do this. They could have fucking Cyclopses in Halo. They could put them in the game. Why don't they? No. What are you talking about? They have mechs. So does Halo. They literally have mechs in Halo 4 that you can use. It's the same. It's not a subjective opinion, though. It's objective. Titanfall 2 is not as good as any of the Halo games, especially not the Bungie Halo games. That's objective. It's not an opinion. Where's the object? Right, okay. And what makes Titanfall 2 better than Halo 4 is the question. We're not talking about whether Halo 4 is a good game. We're talking about whether Titanfall 2 is better than Halo 4. I'm saying no. I'm saying no right now. This is Titanfall 2. This is Titanfall 2. How? How? What does Titanfall? Titanfall 2 takes all the fun out of Titanfall compared to the original. The original, you can kick people in the face. That's half the game for me. Okay? You can't kick people in the face. What is the point? If I can't roundhouse kick people in the fucking face, what is the point? How is Titanfall 2's story a fucking 10? This is troll comments, man. This is troll comments. This is bullshit. The guy's got cat ears, man. This is troll comments. Titanfall 2 story's a 10. Get out of here with that shit, man. Titanfall 2 had an amazing multiplayer. It wasn't as good as the original Titanfall. They took a step backwards from the original Titanfall. It's not good at all. Amazing multiplayer, how? You can't even use the mechs in fucking Titanfall 2. They reduced the time you could use them for and how long, and they increased the time how long they take to fucking spawn. How is it better? It's not even better than Titanfall 1. Now you're claiming that Titanfall 2, which is the inferior game, unless you count that it's got a campaign which Titanfall 1 didn't have. However, it's still nowhere near as good as any of the Halo games. It just isn't. It's objective. How do I suck at the game, man? I've got Titanfall footage on my channel of me kicking ass. I got like KD out the ass on that game. In fact, I'm probably better at that game than I was at fucking Halo, like Halo 4 and 5 and stuff. What are you talking about? This is bullshit, man. What are you talking about? It's not a subjective opinion. How is it a subjective opinion? I've just explained this to you, right? Listen, right? Titanfall 2 has a campaign. Halo 4 has a campaign, right? Both of them have multiplayer, okay? Both of them have firefight, okay? And this is just Halo 4, right? So how is it better? What does Titanfall 2 deliver that Halo doesn't? Halo delivers more. Even Halo 4, one of the weaker games, delivers more than Titanfall 2. It just does. It's not, though, is it? It's not subjective. You're doing it again. It's not subjective. Subjective is me saying I prefer Titanfall 2 because I like Call of Duty style games, Twitch shooters. That's an opinion. Me saying Titanfall 2 is better than Halo, I have to actually show the receipts. Why is it? Why is it? Did it sell more than Halo 4? Nope. Do more people play it? No. Population? No. What? It's not an opinion. It's not an opinion. Yes, it does. The amount of content does make something better. Yes, it does. How does it not? Yes, it does. More content does mean better. How does it not? And what planet? Exactly. Titanfall does not have the content of a Halo 4. And Halo 4 is one of the weaker Halo games. Put it up against Halo Reach. It's even further behind. It has nothing. Titanfall doesn't have map voting. Titanfall doesn't have the game modes. It has some game modes, but it doesn't have as many. Exactly. Content is objective. Objectively, Halo 4 is the better game. All the Halo games are objectively better than Titanfall 2. If you prefer Titanfall 2, and that's your opinion that you prefer Twitch shooter gameplay, that's fine. But when you make a statement like that, Titanfall 2, and by the way, this guy's supposed to be like the world's biggest Halo fan, right? So why is he a Titanfall fan? Why do I have to explain this? How does Titanfall 2 have more content than Halo 4? Explain. Go. Go. Explain. Yes, correct. Yes. You can prefer a game that's complete dog shit like Redfall over another game, but you have to actually be able to explain why you prefer that dog shit game. What's better? What's better, Redfall or God of War on the PlayStation 5? What's better? Objectively, it's God of War, right? Objectively, because Redfall's a piece of shit. Phil Spencer came out and said it was a piece of shit. Objectively. Your opinion isn't what we're talking about here. We're talking about what he has said there. How is it an insane? What we're not even talking about Halo Infinite. We even brought that game in. We're talking about Halo 4 to Titanfall. Hyper Falcon thinks Halo Infinite is the best Halo, right? He's saying right here, the vast majority. Well, that could mean anything. If he's saying Halo Infinite's like one of the best ones, then he's not going to be saying that one, is he? Exactly. That's objectively true as well. Halo Infinite is $60 for the campaign, and then you have to pay to play for everything else. Titanfall comes with all the content. There you go. So we just fucking sussed it right there. We put our heads together, and within minutes, we've decided that Titanfall 2 is better than Halo Infinite. But that's not what Hyper Falcon is saying. That's not what he's saying. He's saying the vast majority. The vast majority. Not one or two games, not this particular shitty game. The vast majority. As in all the Halo games. That's what the vast majority means. On rare occasions, this is true. Only on rare occasions. Normally, games that have no fucking content are shit. 9 times out of 10. Yeah, you could argue that. You could argue that. Why is Titanfall 2 worshipped by the fucking cult? What is it? What is so good about Titanfall 2? Is this just because Fabian made them gay videos? Like, seriously, who cares about Titanfall 2? No fucker plays it. Nobody cares about it. Well, how is it better than everything else? Correct. They have quality and quantity. Titanfall doesn't have that. Correct. This is correct here. Yeah, and Apex Legends is even worse than Titanfall. They went backwards. Titanfall 1 was the best. Then Titanfall 2 came out. They did a campaign, and then the multiplayer was worse than the original. And then Apex is dog shit. And Apex is the most successful of the three. Whatever. So you'll never get a Titanfall 3. It's not coming. So why you guys defend this shit is beyond me. In what world? In what world? In what world? Bollocks. No, it isn't. Yes, but you're out of context here. We're talking about Hypersonic Falcon or Hyper Falcon, the biggest Halo fanboy ever to grace fucking Twitter. All right. Why would he specifically say that Titanfall 2 is better than all the fucking Halo games? Okay, there you go. So it's bollocks. But it gets worse, right? Apparently, this is bait. Even though this is his actual opinion, this is bait. I put it here. This guy is serious. And then this rookie guy jumps in. I put, it's his legit opinion. It's not bait. Bait would be not his real opinion. So how is it bait? Exactly. Who knows? What are the Steam charts for Titanfall 2? I don't know. Low. In fact, I think that was one of the things Hyper Falcon posted a few months back, was that Halo isn't dead because Titanfall 2's population is similar to Halo's. Which would mean it is dead. Exactly. This guy's insane. Why would you do this? Again, this just shows the lack of knowledge out here in the freaking Halo world. Right? I have to put people straight on shit that I've been talking about for like 10 years now. Well, 9 years. When did I start? 2014? Yeah, 10 years next year, right? I've been doing this shit, right? Let me put you right. Halo 4 has similar gameplay to Halo 3. I've done tests on this. The issue with Halo 4 is they added a bunch of shite from Call of Duty on top. Ordnance drops, hit markers, shit like this. That's why it's a shit game, not because the gameplay is completely like not like Halo, right? So how is it copying COD? The COD shit was added after. The base game is okay. So on that basis, I think it's better than Titanfall 2 because Titanfall 2 was rubbish. Titanfall 2 is not as good as Titanfall 1. I don't understand this love for Titanfall 2. You cannot kick people in the face in Titanfall 2. All right? Just explain this one to me, right? If you're a Titanfall 2 fan, explain this to a Titanfall 1 fan, right? Why did they change it from kicking people in the fucking face to giving them a little punch? Why? Why did they change it to an elbow? Explain. Just explain that one to me. Because you know what's original in a game? A fucking first-person shooter where you roundhouse kick someone in the face. That was original, right? What wasn't original was Titanfall 2. You can't kick people in the face in Titanfall 2. They removed that shit. I played the beta. Don't lie. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. I know. Don't lie. You're lying. Well, now you're just being stupid, aren't you? Now you're just being retarded. Titanfall was an original franchise. They put stuff in that was different to make it specifically different. Then what they did with Titanfall 2 was make it more like Call of Duty. That's what they did. Oh, roundhouse kick. That's way too cool. Oh, the Titans, they're overpowered. Let's make it so they don't spawn as often. Let's make it just a Call of Duty game. That's what they did. Titanfall 2 is a step backwards from Titanfall 1. Massively. I don't understand this love for Titanfall 2. You're going to have to explain this to me. Why am I talking about kicks? Because in Titanfall 1, you can roundhouse kick people in the face. Why can't you do that in Titanfall 2? No one's answering the question. Here you go. Titanfall 2 plays nothing like the first one. Exactly. That's the fucking problem. That's the fucking problem. And it does play like Call of Duty because it plays like generic shooter FPS number fucking 7. That's why it's a shit game. That's what I'm saying. You guys don't seem to be listening to me. Why is there so much praise for Titanfall 2? I don't understand why Titanfall 2 is liked. Is it because of the fucking gay campaign? Is the campaign really that good? Well, then why do you praise the multiplayer? Is it because Favi made a video? I'm legit don't know what the answer is. Well, Titanfall 1 doesn't have a campaign. So it's not better than Halo 4. It has less content. Of course they did. But when they made Titanfall 1, they made it different. When they made Titanfall fucking 2, it was a piece of shit game. It was too much like regular Call of Duty. Titanfall 1 does not have campaign. It's multiplayer. It's done like Brink. It's not proper multiplayer, not proper campaign. Well, there you go then. That's why it sucks. That's why I'm not into the game. That's why I didn't buy the game, and that's why I didn't play the game, and that killed the game for me, okay? That is true. That was literally the reason I didn't buy the game. 100%. Because it had a campaign. I didn't buy the first one because it doesn't have a campaign. This is bullshit. Was going to get the second one because it has a campaign. Played the beta. Couldn't kick people in the face. Deleted the beta. There you go. Yeah. We're getting way off track here anyway. So how is someone's legit opinion on something bait? That's my question. Explain that one. It's not bait. It's his legit opinion. It says it right here. Titanfall fan. It's right here. It's right there. This is his legit opinion. So it's not bait. Right? But then they go into this fanboy thing where everything is bait. Oh, look who it is. Bro, you took the bait so hard. Yeah, I took the bait. Yeah. Whatever. It's called bait because it's intentionally trying to rile people up. Okay. But it's his actual opinion. It's not bait. It's his opinion. It's real. So you can claim bait on every post so I can. Example, my comments you responded to were bait and were still legit comments. What you're saying is retarded, right? So now every time he posts, he takes the bait. I think we're up to about 15 now. We are 6. We're up to about 15, I think, where he's taking the bait now because every time I say something now, the guy's taking the bait, right? Because that's how that works. Because you say something that you actually mean is legit, and then you're taking the bait. You know, that's how that works. You understand that Call of Duty fans started buying microtransactions first. They put the fucking pressure on fucking Microsoft to put them in Halo and stuff. So they played their part in killing the fucking game. We got 20 notifications here. What we got? Yeah, non-existent dildo cults when we've got fucking proof. Yeah, man. He's taking the bait now. Oh, got him in here. Taking the bait. Halo 4 had more content than Titanfall 2. Fact. That's it. That's the fact right there. What would you like it to be about? Would you like to be about rescue mutts that you put in people's homes? I don't get it. What did you think the stream was going to be about? This is Dildogeddon Part 2. You're a dildo-loving goofball. The people here are defending dildo-loving goofballs. This is the stream. Yeah, man. Okay, so where are we now? Let's go back to the bookmarks, eh? So then the chart comes out. Who the fuck made the chart? Nobody knows. And then this triggered people for like days. And then this guy, the things that Halo reaches better than, reaches great account, came out saying that he supports playing with giant dildos. All right. That's what he came out and saying. And then I read his account and it said, this shit, he, him, bi, forever, LGBTQA plus a safe space. Totally normal fucking people here. This is not trolling, bro. This is their life. Hyper Falcon has 2,000 tweets since last week. It's not trolling. This is embarrassing. Is that the real hell jumper? The one that got banned off Twitter? Is that guy? Or is it a new hell jumper? Yeah, this has been going on forever. This has been going on for 2 weeks. Anyway, this is refreshed, so we'll go with this one. Oh, yeah, I forgot to say about this, didn't I? Fanboy's still triggered by the chart. You might say they took the bait. That's a joke. So anyway, this guy, this fucking weirdo was saying some fucking bullshit. And then it's like, apparently grown adults can do whatever they want. They don't need approval of a quote unquote failed content creator. Okay. So any grown-ass men can do whatever they want. They can rape people. They can fucking beat people up, break the law, steal, cheat, do drugs. They can do whatever they want, man, because this fucking weirdo says so. Exactly. That's why it's fucking relevant. Exactly. People cannot do whatever they want, right? In what world is playing around with giant dildos normal, right? And then we've got floods of these people now. Floods of these people backing these guys. For what reason? Here's fucking Badger Boy. What is going on here? Right, let me get the other fucking comments up. I want to add that. Yeah. No, I don't want that. Remove that. That one, that one, that one, that one. There we go. Yes. Yes, that is a fact. Yeah. Right, well, there you go then. Well, the consequences is I'm going to call them out. There you go. I'm going to call them out. That's the consequences. Yeah, but who said it was fake before launch? I said it was fake before launch. You said it was fake before launch. People on this channel agree with me that it was fake. What did the fanboys say? Oh, that's a legitimate reaction. Then it turns out he's been working on the game since like 2016 when they all went to the fucking event. So they've been working on they've been fucking shilling for this game for years. Years. Forerunners, pilots, Forge Council. Yeah. And they've been doing that since then as well. Since fucking 2014. Why does anybody care what you say, guy? Like, there's your 15 minutes of fame right there. Why does anybody care what you say? Okay, we're going to call them out. And if they don't care about being called out, why is Atman posted on my fucking YouTube? Why is he upset by it? We'll get there. We'll get to that in a minute, maybe. Grown men playing with dildos is not normal, so why are you defending it? Question mark. Yeah. True. All true. Right. Grown men don't whine on the internet every day, so why are you doing it? Okay. So why am I whining? I'm putting this shit out. This is for the video. This is the content, right? It's not normal for grown men to freak out about non-existent quote-unquote dildo cults. Yeah, here we are. We've got two more people defending the fucking dildo-loving cult. Evidence shows the cult is real. You all worship dildo YouTubers. This is fact. I'm not making this up. I ain't making this up. Well, excuse me, Sadie. Excuse me, but how is it not a dildo cult? How are these people not all defending the dildos? Explain. You can't. You goofs that have followed me over from Twitter, you can't explain any of this. You're now the minority in here, right? You're the minority in here. We all see the dildo-loving cult. We all see it. This is it, right? This is right here. It's here. This is all the evidence you need. This is all the evidence you need right here. And then there's the previous video. We already did like 2 hours. We already got 2 hours of footage. We got video footage. It's all there. We've got dildo goofballs playing with dildos. Yeah, there we go. There you go. There's another one. There's more evidence. More evidence. More evidence. So anyway, yeah, well, exactly. Exactly. Which is why it's a dildo cult. Yeah, this is why. This is why it's a dildo cult. Because you support the dildo people. Why are you supporting that? No sane, rational person. Yes, he does. You're talking about mischief, aren't you? I don't know. There's too many Alexes. It's the same shit, man. It's the same goofballs. enough said. So anyway, why? And again, why is it gay? We're talking about throwing dildos at fucking windows and doors, swinging on them from ropes. They're not using them as sex toys. It's way worse than that. We're not talking about gay people. It's way worse. It goes way beyond. We're talking about a subhuman culture here. We're talking about the lowest of the low, the bottom of the barrel. People who just goof around with things. It's just complete goofballs. It's not to do with being a fucking weird sexual orientation or whatever. It's to do with being a fucking weirdo. That's the best I can describe it. Here we go. Here's a good comment. Yeah, and even that, like that would stay with you for the rest of your life. Like that would you'll be humiliated for the rest of your life on that basis. Like it's not a good thing. It'd be frowned upon by everybody. Yeah, well, they are degenerates. This is what the problem is. Correct. This is weird. There's no getting around it. And these guys here, these fucking sad cunts here who come over from Twitter, they're just reinforcing my argument. They're just reinforcing the fact that I'm saying there's a dildo cult. Okay? How is there not a dildo cult if you're all defending it? If everybody here, if I'd gone to Twitter and everybody was like, well, that's fucking weird, then there wouldn't be a dildo cult, would there? You'd have proved me wrong. But no, you've proved me right. Moist Critical does that. He plays Halo. Yes. He supports Halo Infinite. Yes. They're his dildos. Yes. No, excuse me. If you're not defending it, then why don't you explain to us why it's not normal? Thank you. Explain. Go. Why is that not normal? Yes, he does. What is wrong with fighting with dildos? What's right with fighting with dildos? What do you mean you're not defending it, Mr. Badger? We've got you right here defending it on Twitter. Now you're backtracking. That's just the king of backtrack. That's what you're doing. You're doing a fucking Metroid Prime there. That's what you're doing. What the hell are you talking about? You're not defending it. What the hell is all these comments? I said it's not normal for grown men to fucking play around with dildos. You said grown men don't whine every day on the internet. What? Why don't you just agree? Where did you agree with this statement? Nowhere. Why are you arguing with me? Why are you here? Yeah, you're calling me mentally ill while I'm pointing out your fucking weird cult of dildo-loving goofballs. You're the mentally ill person, not me. You are. I've got you on record here supporting that shit. It's right there in black and white. Yeah, this is it. This is it exactly. This is what I'm saying. These people are insane. This is insane. This is what I'm saying. Yeah, and this as well. This as well. How is this a thing? How did this come about? And then these guys are arguing this is fucking normal. And then you're like, socialize with genuine people, Mr. Badger. Socialize with genuine people. Okay. How are they socializing with genuine people? Goofing around with giant dildos. How's that socializing? How's that normal? What is this? Why are you trying to turn it all around and say, oh, you're mentally ill? I'm not mentally ill. I'm the only sane person here. How am I mentally ill? I'm the guy going, hey, that's fucked up. That's normal. It's all you fucking weirdos defending it on Twitter. They're all the psychos. It's not rocket science. So it says, so how do you like your dildos, large or small? Because you're defending these guys. Yeah? Then you're like, how big do you like your cocks? Can't be serious, bro. It's like, you are supporting this. You've just supported it for like the last 5 minutes. What was the fucking shit about? What was the shit about? No. No. You're not backtracking, son. No. We got you on Twitter. We got you live on Twitter. Where did you say that here? Where is that on the fucking screen right now? Where is that? Where are these comments? Grown men don't whine on the internet. No. Nothing to do with saying it's wrong to fuck around with dildos. No. Evidence shows the cult is real. This person is supporting giant dildo people. You're supporting giant dildo people. The cult is real, right? I'm mentally ill. I'm mentally ill, but the people, not the people that are playing around with giant dildos, they're not mentally ill. Yeah? They're not meant. You haven't said anything about the people doing this shit. Nobody's calling this out but me. I'm the only sane person here. Am I the only person on Twitter calling this out? Yes or no? If I am, then I'm the only sane person on Twitter. It just stands to reason. Well, at least he's fucking open about it. So you're telling me it's normal to play with dildos, but you're not comfortable talking about the ones you play around with, right? Where was that other comment, man? And then you're like saying you've won an argument. What argument did you win? Excuse me, how is the topic ridiculous? We have the photos, we have the video evidence, and now we have the goofballs defending this on Twitter. We have threefold evidence there is a dildo cult in the Halo community. Yeah, this is a simple question, right? Answer this question. It's a simple question, right? Yeah, it's a simple question. And if the answer's no, why are you defending these morons on Twitter? Why is the answer? Where's the answer? Why are you defending these goofballs? See, they won't answer you. They won't answer you, Peanut. They're not going to answer you, right? They're not going to answer you, right? Because the answer is yes. But they know that they can't say that here because they're not on Twitter. They'd be comfortable saying it on Twitter because that's their fucking safe space. But they won't say it on YouTube. Why? Because YouTube is not Twitter. They say things on Twitter that they wouldn't say in real life. That's a fact because that's their safe space. And then they come on here and they sit around in the chat and what do? They say nothing. You are silent. Why? Because you have no fucking balls. Say it. Say it in the YouTube chat. You won't do it. Why am I losing my shit? Do you like dildos or not? The guy, how many times does he have to ask you the question? I'm asking you the question as well. Do you guys like dildos or not? It's a simple fucking question. Right? Okay. So now, these, right, there's one, okay? So that supports my arguments, right? There you go. There's a dildo cult, right? Supports my arguments, right? All these people saying nothing, silence just basically is going to mean, right? The silence is going to mean that you do support them. That's it. You do like dildos. That's what the silence. I'm going to take your silence as a yes. You understand? Not one of you is saying yeah, no. Nobody is saying no. That means it's a yes, right? So we're going to move on because we've established now, beyond all doubt, with this video, we even got the people from Twitter in here to defend themselves. Colin doesn't like dildos. Whoever Colin is. There we go. We got one for the nose. There you go. There you go. There you go. Another one. Well, saying this, see that, saying that, you know what that means? That means you support it. There you go. You haven't said no. Here we go. Comments like this show that you're weird. Therefore, you agree with it. This is what I'm saying. You guys are all supporting this. There you go. Exactly. So let's move on because I think, yeah, let's move on. We're gonna get Atman's quote up before I forget. So let me sort this out. 1 second. Remove that. Let's get that, and then let's get rid of that. No, you see, this is the disingenuous shit that you post, right? Again, I'm going to leave that up because that relates to what's coming up next. Okay? Because that's the disingenuous shit that you idiots post. Right, here we go. And stop and add, screen share, screen share. What's going on here? Oh, that's the one there. Here we go. What does Atman say here? Okay. That's correct. All right. So, as we can see, what does Atman say? This is on my video from last week. Okay. 13 days ago. It was a bit longer than that. I thought it was last week, but obviously it was longer. So, it's 2 weeks ago. Yeah, that's right. So, the Atman. Bro, this is fucking funny. I really appreciate you providing the level of entertainment and clownery for the Halo community. Keep doing what you're doing, man. I can't believe this time that giant dildos were responsible for Halo's decline. Okay, so at what point, what is the title of this video? Dildo-loving goofballs killed Halo. There's the title. It's right there, okay? Atman is a dildo-loving goofball. That we've established. We have the evidence. We have the evidence. Right there. There's the evidence. Okay? It's right there. Okay? There's your evidence, right? But now, apparently, I'm saying giant dildos by themselves killed Halo. It was the giant dildos themselves. There was an actual conglomerate of dildos. And that's what you guys are trying to do now. You're trying to spin a completely false narrative. A straw man argument, as your man Favin keeps saying over and over and over again. That's what you're doing. We're saying dildo-loving goofballs killed Halo, i.e. you retards. You retards in the chat that keep saying, the ones that come from Twitter, that keep saying, oh, well, and then fucking Peanuts there, like, okay, so do you like dildos or not? And you're like, without saying yes or no. Yeah, big time. Yeah. They are, Luke. Yeah, yeah. But I tell you what, Mr. Badger, why do you support Dildo Goofballs? Why do you support the Atman? What's he done for you? Other than kill Halo and help you kill Halo with gay cat ears. Yeah, fucking triggered because they are retards. They are retards. They probably get called out at school. Because that's what these people are. Degenerates, outcasts, losers. That's what they are. That's why they don't like words like that. Because that's what they're called on a daily basis in the real world. And why wouldn't they be if they play around with giant fucking dildos? What's not retarded about that? You've been supporting him today. We've just looked at the tweets. You were supporting him today over his dildo fucking cult. You've not. What are you talking about? Where is Henry Badger saying that he doesn't support dildos? I'm scrolling back through the chat now. He hasn't said that, right? He wasn't the one of the people that said he doesn't support the dildos. He's still on the dildo support train, right? You're still supporting them, right? So you were supporting Atman. You've been supporting him on Twitter and you're supporting him now. What are you talking about? Excuse me, but this channel right here is about exposing the hypocrites and the bullshit in the Halo community. All right? Excuse me. Why would I be happy that a bunch of clowns who play around with dildos killed the Halo franchise? Explain to me why that's funny. Where's the joke? Where's the punchline? It's like, and Halo died. Where's the joke? What was the joke there? Where was the joke? What's the funny part? Correct. It's for my subs. You followed me from Twitter. And now you won't even admit that you like the dildos. Do you want to join, Peanut? Do some more chatting or what? I'm going to probably get some people in now. If anyone wants to join. I don't even know who this guy is, which side he's on. Why are you explaining you're talking about? You have to put my microphone in the other slot. This might fuck the whole stream. We'll have to see what happens here now. That's better. Are we back? Can you hear me? Can't fucking tell. Hang on. Let's move this. Move. There we go. It's working now. How's the sound? That doesn't look right. Is it using this microphone? Is it using the other one? Yeah, it's using the other one now. I'm on the low tech mic. I'm on the low tech mic, that's why. I'm on the fucking other one. For some fucking reason. Whatever, we'll use this one. Fucking hell. Inaudible my ass. Not my fault the PC wants to jump between microphones. Which microphone's it on now? It fucking... It switched back to the other one now. Fucking weird. That's why it was bugging out. Come on then, Peanut. Are you jumping in or not? I've sent you the link. Peanut. Where's he gone? Where's he fucking gone? When was that from? It was only 2 minutes ago. Okay. Is this the old hell jumper? The one that talked absolute shit for years? Is it the same one? Or is this a different hell jumper? Who's this guy? Why does every man and his dog want to join the stream today? It's a different hell jumper. I only know the one hell jumper. Where the fuck has he gone? Oh, look at this poor fucking dog fucking loving idiot. Crying about fucking pit bulls that murder children. Yeah, I'm competitive. You can join. How the fuck? I'll send it. I'll send it on Discord, son. Because I don't want like 9,000 people trying to join. Here comes Discord. Is it going to wreck everything? Who knows? There we go. Done. What the hell's going on with this? What? Come on. Where the fuck is... Here we go. Peanuts here. Hello. You might not be ready yet. Right. Give me like 2 seconds. I'm going to grab a glass of water. Uncompetitive's coming into. We're going to have a bit of a round table. Be right back. Right. Give me like 2 seconds. I'm going to grab a glass of water. Uncompetitive's coming into. We're going to have a bit of a round table. Right back.
Ooh, can you hear me? Oh, is he gone? All right. Ooh, can you hear me? Yes, hello. I'm here. I was just sorting my mic. He's back.
Is anybody there?
Yeah, I'm here. My mic wasn't working because it's set to like the wrong audio. So.
Crunch. Can't hear anybody.
Loads of dildo loving goofballs in the chat.
Trying to hijack the stream, these fuckers.
I've probably been doing it all the time, spamming comments just like they do on Twitter because they have no lives.
What happened to uncompetitive? Where is everybody? What's going on here? What do you want to have a decent debate about? There's nothing to discuss, honestly. We've established that there's a dildo loving cult. We've established that. It's established. That's it. Nobody disavowed the dildos, even on YouTube. Nobody disavowed it. They were supporting it on Twitter. It's all we've established it. There's no debate. What's the
If they
debate
didn't
about?
support it, there wouldn't be every time you say it. You just say stuff like, "Oh, well, actually, Atman doesn't like the game. You can't be someone who's defending the game." Or they'll go, "Oh, there's nothing wrong with that. Oh, you're a homophobe. You can't say that." Oh, it's like all these excuses.
The man's here.
He's here.
What? I can't hear him, but he's here.
I heard him for a second.
Maybe the stream's just fucked now. Who knows?
Why can't I hear myself? Does it sound here? Okay, that's better. Right.
What the fuck is going on?
Can you hear me now?
Yep, loud and clear.
Okay, great.
Oh, dear. What knows?
Why is everything doubled? Closer.
Why do you keep asking this shit, man?
Things are going in twice.
What are you talking about? People willing to debate me? We just streamed for 2 hours.
Oh, I know what it is. I know. I'm hearing the replay. So
I've got 2 people in here who are not talking.
Right. Okay. That I've worked
Can't
it
hear
out.
a fucking thing.
I needed to mute my browser because I was hearing the
fucking
stream.
microphones aren't going. Why are you saying this? We're not masturbating about dildos. We're masturbating about dildo-loving goofballs. This is fucking stupid, man. You're just making stupid comments. Stupid comments. Why the fuck? Why is nobody saying anything? Like, no one's typing in the chat. I added them both. They're not fucking answering. I'm confused. What is going on here?
What's going on?
Am I fucking tripping, man? Like, seriously.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
I thought we were going to talk. I thought there was going to be some fucking
Can you hear us?
conversation here. What's going on?
I can hear Crimson Crunch and GLL, but I don't know if he can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you. I'm competitive.
Right. Well, it should be
weird.
fine. It
Why
should be
can't
fine
you hear
then.
us?
It should be fine then.
Sounds like he can't hear us. Maybe something's turned off.
He's not using. He's not
You
using
guys
Discord.
are some fucked up individuals, man.
Not using Discord for this. What's going on here? I'm here. And I haven't muted myself. On the stream, what's this do?
I don't know what's going on. Is the stream broke or what? Because why are they not talking to me? I'm really confused by this. Normally they don't do this.
What the people in the live chat stopped talking as soon as he started up. What's going on here?
You're not getting a debate. You're the last person on the list for a debate. Okay, you're not getting one. You don't deserve one. You're not getting one.
Oh well. So, Crimson Crunch, did you see any of the coronation?
No, I didn't bother.
Oh, right.
Too busy. Just doing other
What are you
things.
talking about Discord? What do you mean Discord?
There's one
This
bit
is
that
not
was
Discord.
quite interesting.
This is
You know,
StreamYard.
they had the king on.
How
like an old-
senile are you? This
They
is
had him
not
on
Discord.
an old chair.
You're not using Discord.
And I was thinking, how old
Fucking
is the
clown.
chair? Because it looked really old. It's just a plain wooden chair. And it had got like, you know, you're at school and you kind of
terrified.
get a
I'm so
penknife and you
terrified of a bad ratio
put
on
names
this
into
show.
it
That's terrifying.
and carve
Oh,
names
no.
in,
What
like,
a
you know,
shame.
I was here and things like
What a
that.
shame.
It was covered in that. It's absolutely wrecked with people's
There we go.
names. And I thought, is this the throne? The actual throne? It's a total state it
Yeah,
was.
I can't hear you exactly. Yeah. Why? But your mics aren't moving.
Yes, they are. If I do that, it goes. Bo, 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 bo,
Your mics
bo.
aren't flashing. I'll just restart it. I'll just end this one and start a new one.
Yeah, that's probably best.
I'll just start a new stream. I'll just put part 3. Fuck it.